Hello there everybody, Summers Lucas here, welcome back to the railway. Oh, not my railway, but JBW456s layout. Welcome to another review. Today we have
5 Hornby LNER teak coaches, which I bought off eBay second hand. They're quite nice models, but there are definitely some interesting things about them.
Yes, and obviously because I have my three, JBW456 has 5. So here's one of them.
Technically we have a rake of 8 now, if you wanted.
Yeah,
which is quite close to a real life level rake, really.
Yeah. Here's another one. If we go over here, here's another one. And then we've got a different one, which is a Mark 1 coach, which apparently was built in 1946, which is this one. But it lasted for 2 years and then died out and then painted into British Railways colours, because British Railways, the railways were nationalised. So yes, if I just look down there, you can see all of them down there, and yeah. So let's get started with some detail of these LNER coaches, and I'll see what detail these have, because obviously I want to see the difference between the Mark 1s and Mark 1 and the LNER T coaches. Yeah. Let's find out. So here we have JBW456's LNER teak brake coach. As you can see here, it's very nice. To be honest with you, if I can find my LNER teak, if I look at them together, they're basically exactly the same. Yeah, they're basically exactly the same. There's no difference whatsoever. If I do this, you can then see that basically they're exactly the same, no difference whatsoever. But the number on the number on both of these are exactly the same. It's basically the exact same coach.
Just out of interest, so if these are the exact same, how much did your ones cost, like individually, together?
I mean, these are railroad ones, so I'll probably say like the railroad. I'll probably say like £30 each.
Because I managed to get all of these for £30.
Yeah.
So let's just show you. Buy models off eBay.
Well, I did get some of these on training sets, so I don't actually properly know.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do you have any idea how much Hornby LNER coaches actually do?
Was it from the railroad or from the Hornby?
I don't know. Yeah, I do feel like buying stuff off eBay probably is the better way to do it.
Yeah. Right then, let's go on to the next coach, which is going to be this one here. This one along.
It's a non-brake, this one.
Non-brake corridor coach. And this is number 22357. Do I have that one?
I'll take a look.
No, that's the brake coach. It's the other twos.
Oh, you do?
Do I?
Yeah, this one is 22357.
Yeah, and here it is, right here. So we'll put next to it. Here you are. Oh, alright. The parts, right. Changes. There's a lot of change. Hang on, that's the wrong side. There we go. Here's the differences. There's one difference I have noticed. This one here is much more bleached down here, I've noticed. This one here is much darker, so lighter, darker. See here?
Yeah.
Much lighter here. Much darker here. Basically exactly the same, apart from the fact this one has lighter top, this one has a darker top as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
Do you reckon that was part of how they built it, or do you reckon that's more because, like, you've had it for longer, or do you think?
Yeah, but it's probably an earlier design. They probably had it whiter, and then they realised it was a bit grey in it as well. So yeah, right, let's move this out of the way. And the next coach.
The one thing I just noticed about this one is that this one is also 22357.
Oh, so it is. So basically, they are.
So they bought whoever had this before bought 2 of the same one.
Yeah. Actually, this one is exactly the same as this one. And also this one.
So again,
the next one along
is
also exactly the same. 2322357.
So once again, this one.
No, that's from the brake coach.
That's 4237. That was 22357. That was 22356. This one is, that's one way around. There it is again.
Yeah, there's no difference, apart from the fact the roof's a little bit lighter.
So yeah, 3 of them are the exact same.
Yeah, 3 of them are exactly the same, so they're all the same.
And then the last one is the more interesting one.
Yes, this last one is the most interesting one I've ever seen in my life. This is a LNER Mark 1 coach, built in 1946, and off of the LNER. And then when British Railways came in and nationalised the railway lines, they painted all of them in British Railways colours like BR green, BR blonde custard coaches, BR sort of chocolate and cream, and so on.
BR maroon, is that one?
Maroon, yep, maroon. And there's other ones as well. And obviously British Railways BR blue came in, and then BR Intercity blue.
Yeah.
And so on over here. Yes, and I'll show you one of these coaches. Look at that. This is the difference between them. As you can see, completely different. Also, this one here has plastic wheels. So I'm expecting that that this could be a bit more stiff. The wheels are going to be a lot more stiff because these do have plastic wheels. These have metal wheels, and also on the wheels they have white lining, which obviously that is a tradition on the Mark 1 coaches. And also, if I move that out of the way, there's a white circle here, showing that this is probably going to be converted into a. If I look on the other coaches, you've got JBW456s. It's going to be probably transferred into a southern coach, or a BR green coach.
Yeah.
Because they normally have that thing to show it is a brake coach. Yeah. So, right, I think that's all we got for these. I'll just take this coach out of the way, and I'll give you a good view of all 5 coaches.
So the main difference between Samuel's ones and mine is that his have metal wheels, and his are quite a lot darker grey than mine on the top, which are more sort of white.
Yeah, you can see the difference there.
But they are very similar, really.
Yeah, very similar.
So they'll definitely make a nice rake all going together.
Oh, definitely. And also, it's quite good that you've got 3 non-brake coaches.
Yeah.
And you've got 2 brakes, means you have one at each end. Meaning that
that is what I thought when I
got you don't have to sort the brake around. So it makes it look much better, which is a lot easier. Right then, I think it's time we put these on down the track, and well, I'm not sure if we really need to do a hill test, because I mean I can figure something out. I can do.
I think last time we did the hill test right here.
Yep, we did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise it slightly to make sure how good it is. But anyway, let's do the hill test. So here we have the first of the 5 LNER coaches down to the track, ready for the hill test. So without further ado, let's give it a nudge and see how far it will go.
We put track rubber underneath the track to
Yep. That is pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you very much, LNER coach. Next one is basically the exact same one. Due to the fact that, well, it might be slightly different. Oh, hang on. Your ones are a lot different to mine, because your ones actually have all plastic wheels. I just noticed. So basically, meaning that they should be quite stiff. But the first one was quite nice. Oh, that's running away quite freely. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
quite good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I made it to my power track, basically, which is about halfway along the loop.
Yeah. Then what I'm going to do is put this back on the top, the last of the 22357 coaches, and give it a nudge, see how far it goes.
Not as good.
No, that one's slightly stiffer, but it's still goes very well. And here we go in NER teak.
I should mention I haven't actually cleaned these really at all.
I haven't cleaned them.
I could. I probably should do that at some point, really. Just haven't really had the time.
Disgraceful.
Not good enough for me.
So strong on track. Right, here we go. And this one also has plastic wheels. And my head just jumped over a tree. Yeah.
That's probably about the 10th time that tree's been knocked over today.
Yes. Right, let's give this a nudge and see how far it goes. Oh, actually, this one has actually got metal wheels, I've just noticed. Bit stiffer, that one. More than the last coach, the one before this one. Right then, let's move on to the one that the odd one out, which is going to be the NER MK1 coach. Down to the track, and then we'll give a nudge. If it can go on track, it's on the track. Yeah, it's on the track. I noticed that it doesn't want to move properly. Right, let's give it a nudge.
That's terrible.
That's awful. Awful. Horrible. Right, is there anything wrong with it?
You might have to clean the wheels and see if that makes any difference. Because that's pretty bad. I've done it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
In the others, I don't really have to, but I'll take it for that one.
Right, so that's all for the hill test. Let's go on to the running session, and let's get this covered up to a locomotive. Let's go.
Okay, so you can't see it, but we have Mallard, my Mallard, coupled up to 4 LNER coaches, and we have Flying Scotsman coupled up to 4 LNER coaches. So let's get Mallard going on the outside track. For the best part of the review, the running session. Okay, and as Mallard continues onwards, with the first Mark 1 derailing, I don't know why it's doing that, we have Flying Scotsman ready to go.
And the first time it has 4 NER teak coaches.
And eventually we should be able to do a pace. So, as we always say, enjoy this running session. Because my layout's very short, you can get a lot of long shots like this. And Flying Scotsman bowling our star locomotive today. But, you know, don't matter. Okay, and I've got a bit of a footbridge shot for you now. Okay, and here's a shot from the town, behind this fence. There's this little guy that I'll show you him. Bikes along. Where is he? There he is. And there's Flying Scotsman again. And here's Mallard. Okay, so now we got a shot from the top of the ladder on this sort of factory type building. And you can see a bit of a freight yard over there. Flying Scotsman is just thundering along. And here's a shot from what I call the forest, where there isn't really much of a forest. There you go. There's Mallard. And there's Flying Scotsman. And like always, you've got to have a shot from the fence. Will the Flying Scotsman make it? It will. And you can see the 37 over there, that's Flying Scotsman thundered by. Okay, and here's a nice view of everything around the Flying Scotsman. Now, you can just imagine I'm in a helicopter or something, so there's no footbridge here. That's what you're going to have to imagine.
So with that is another review done and dusted. I really hope you have enjoyed this with, well, these coaches here, and that coach on the front of Flying Scotsman is JBW456s. And it's also quite nice to see Flying Scotsman pulling more than 3 LNER teak coaches.
And Mallard.
Oh, and Mallard, so it's nice to see
Well, it has pulled that one before, but in a video. I think
well,
it's
yeah.
the first time.
Yeah, it is. If you want to, put down in the comments what was your favourite locomotive, either Mallard or Flying Scotsman, and put down which version of the teak coaches you actually like, if you want to. What was your favourite car teak? The normal teaks or the Mark 1 teak coach?
Might be the normal, because the Mark 1 one's usually a bit dodgy. It's got very stiff wheels, and it seems to keep derailing, which is quite annoying.
Yeah, then it gets to the point of there, and then it re-rails itself.
But it doesn't really matter. It works fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a bit weird.
Yes. So, with that, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for some more reviews. Or basically the next video that'll be coming out. So, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.